Well, let's talk more about this now. Evan Sohn is with us. He's chairman and CEO of Recruiter.com. And Julia Bauke is president and chief career strategist at the Bauke Group. Welcome to both of you. Julie, I'm going to start with you because probably in the crosshairs are two parents working with kids. Let's say they're in their 30s. And I feel like we're going to have a whole cultural moment about what this family should do and the value of work from home, even though we know a lot of this is going to ultimately depend on the tightness or looseness of the labor market.
It is. And to insert the phrase morally wrong into this debate really muddies it. It doesn't have anything to do with morality. There are jobs, certain jobs require certain things from you. A physical therapist cannot work from home. A programmer can. And there's not a moral issue there. It's just differences in jobs, different requirements, different productivity expectations. And when we take on a job or study a certain field, we need to understand that that job will come with different expectations from other jobs of people living down the street. And that's okay. We don't have to treat everybody exactly the same.
Evan, we know that Mr. Musk is prone to sort of hyperbolic quotes. Just because you're the richest guy in the world does not necessarily mean you're the smartest. This feels to me like not a moral equivalency, but a moral inequivalency. There's a roofer has to go work on a roof, not at his home. A chef has to go work generally not at his or her home. I don't get it. I just don't even get the point here.
Well, look, you know, he's an incredible individual who the legend has it that he would sleep on the floor in the Tesla factory as they were trying to get product out the door. So clearly he has a different DNA that's really that he really carries around with him. And I agree with Julie. I don't think the word really is morally, but let's actually change the conversation. Companies now get to decide what sort of culture they want to have. And the employees, the talent, get to decide, do they want to join those companies or not? So morally wrong might be a company that said, hey, we're going to be 100% remote. And then in the 11th hour, change their mind. Hey, now we are 100% in office. Maybe that might be considered morally wrong. But companies get to decide what they want to be, the culture that they want to create. Not too long ago, JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America said, all right, everyone back to the office. And they were prioritizing in-person training and bringing up the next generation in their organizations, while companies like Airbnb and Shopify said, hey, we don't care where you are. We're looking for the best talent for these roles. And I think companies are choosing the culture that they want. And employees are choosing the companies that align with their culture and their overall mission.
Yeah, and I think, Evan, as well, I mean, all of this is true, but it is coinciding with a cultural thing here that is in some ways a big experiment. I mean, we really haven't had, tried to make it work where both parents are working full time and they're raising kids. And it's like society has to figure out what its objective is. Is the objective to keep or get women into the workforce during those years and beyond? Is the objective to increase, fertility or whatever it is? They have to figure out what the objective is before we can start deciding what's morally good or morally bad or whatever.
I would agree. And you look at we report every month, but you're looking at the salary and wage increases of those roles. And many of the roles that were in person, the hospitality, the transportation industry, we saw those salaries increase tremendously over the last 2 years. So to get people to come back into the office or to get people to be in person carries with it a higher price tag as well. And we want to see that happen. We want to see wage increase.